All right. So my name is Adam Hurwich, and I'm here to provide you with a quick overview of the platform known as Reddit. Perfect. Okay. So what is Reddit? Reddit is known as a social media platform where users are able to post content, upvote or downvote content, which means show your approval or your disapproval. It's like with like Instagram or Facebook, it's like pressing the like button or whatever equivalent it is for other apps or platforms similar, like social media platforms. You can also explore pages of content related to your interests. And it is a platform for mass communication, which means whatever you post, it communicates to like anyone who uses the platform, which could mean anyone and everyone all over the world, whoever is using the platform, and people all over the world are using the platform. Not everybody is using the platform, but they're scattered all over the world, and there's a lot of them, and I'll get to the exact number later. So, in order to post or browse, you must abide by the platform or the subreddit's rules. So, both Reddit and the certain pages within Reddit, the pages like subreddit, meaning like, say you're interested in like Game of Thrones. So, there's a page specifically for Game of Thrones content. So, that's what a subreddit is that page of that certain uh, uh, niche of content. So you can face being banned, you can face being blocked. There's a bunch of punishments if you don't abide by the rules set by both Reddit and whoever runs the subreddits. So Reddit Gold is a paid subscription that's available that offers the ability to turn off advertisements, which is pretty standard for most paid subscriptions with like social media platforms and games and stuff. Like I've seen like all kinds of games where it's like if you spend this money, the main appeal to that is you get to turn off advertisements because they're kind of annoying. So anyway, with Reddit Gold, you can also create subreddits available only to Gold users. So only Gold users are able to access the content provided on that subreddit, and much more. So a quick history of Reddit. It was founded in June 2005 by Steve Huffman and Alexis Ohanian. They were both students at the University of Virginia at the time. They were bought by a company a magazine company turned global mass media company known as Condé Nast. I hope I'm saying that right, but I'm you know Condé Nast. It's on the screen. They were bought by that company in October 2006 for approximately 10 to 20 million dollars, which I would say is pretty good at the time. It's Reddit is worth much, much more than that these days, so quite a steal. They're allowed free access, or Reddit allows free access to create subreddits, and this was created or this was introduced in January 2008. So now, before that, I guess only certain elite members of the platform, like moderators or people like literally running the platform, were able to create subreddits. But now anyone can, super easy, and it's free. That's a weird sound. So anyway, it hit 1 billion page views a month in February 2011, and then 1.6 billion a month in September 2011. Uh, Pretty same year. That's pretty interesting. A large amount of growth, but definitely the thing to note here is the 1 billion page views a month in February 2011. That's a big milestone. Condé Nast establishes Reddit as a company in September 2011, so Reddit branched out to be its own company in September 2011. So the purpose of Reddit, it provides a platform to interact with users around the world by sharing comments, ideas, pictures, etc., and letting them view and interact with what you post the same way you interact with what they post. So it goes both ways. You can post things, they can interact with what you post, they can post things, and you can interact with what they post. So different interactions could be them critiquing or praising your efforts. So sometimes the critiquing is constructive, and sometimes it's um, not constructive. I don't. I'll let your imagination figure that out. I'm pretty sure you could figure out what I'm trying to say. You can also learn from other people's experiences and posts. So obviously, you're not going to go through the same things that everyone else in the world is going to go through. So you can see they'll post things about, or they'll post information about their experiences, and you can learn from that without having to go through the experiences yourself, which is great. It also collects and attracts people with similar interests, so you can find your people, your community, the people that are interested in the same things as you. You can chat with them, you can interact with them, you can make new friends, and it's great and it's super easy because you just have to type up, oh, like what you're interested in, find the subreddit, and then you'll find like a huge amount of people that are all interested in the same thing that you are interested in. So that's great. So Reddit also provides content tailored to the user's interests. So again, Reddit has like in almost it seems like an infinite amount of information, infinite amount of like subreddits and topics and stuff. So it's really easy to find content tailored to your interests. And even if you think it's pretty like your interests are pretty obscure, I'd recommend just looking it up because I'm sure there's a subreddit and a community for it. So who is Reddit for? It's for everyone. Reddit has content and subreddits related to anyone's interests, like I just explained in the last slide. So anyone can, and people of all ages to do, join the platform to find content related to what they enjoy viewing. So yeah, anyone can use. So all kinds of people have different kinds of interests. Like different ages of people have different interests. Like everyone's different, so everyone has different interests. And Reddit has so much content and so much diverse content that you can find in like no matter who you are, what your age is, you can find content. You can be entertained by what you find. So I think that's great. And people of all ages already take advantage of that. I think it helps that Reddit's interface is super easy to use. So even if you're not that tech savvy, it only takes like a couple minutes to learn everything, and it's not even hard to learn. Like the interface is so simple to use, and it's great. So the platform's goal is definitely to be as inclusive as possible, as I just explained, for optimal chances of the app success. So obviously, more people using the app equals more money being made, and that's how a company works. You want to make more money, and the best way to make the most money is to uh, be inviting to everyone, like people of all ages, all kind, like as many people as possible. And Reddit has content for pretty much everyone, so I think they've succeeded in that goal. So strengths of Reddit include it provides a community to gain information off of, so you learn what they post and how they react to what you post. I've definitely learned from my own personal experience. I've learned a lot from Reddit, like relationship advice. I've learned like health tips. I've learned life tips. I've learned like so much information from the app, and yeah, like you learn from other people's experiences and you learn from what they share. And I'll get to that later, like sharing content on the app, how easy it is and how great it is. Um, Reddit also provides entertainment in many different forms, so including text posts to read, videos to watch, pictures to view, etc. So if you're not much into reading and you just want to like look at some nice pictures, they got pictures. If you want to watch something, they got videos, and if you want to read something, they've got posts of text ranging from like that small to like pages. So yeah, it's great. I keep saying Reddit's great, but it really is. So another strength of Reddit is you are able to save pictures and videos found on the platform to your phone. So if you want to save it for later, if you want to save it in a certain like folder on your phone, it's super easy. It's just a couple clicks, and you don't even need like once you save it to your phone, you probably won't need Wi-Fi to access the photos, so you'll have it for later. So it's great. I keep saying great, but it is. So as well, Reddit, you can easily share posts with friends, family, etc. on other platforms like iMessage or Snapchat. There's like a share button under every post, and then it shows like all the different options of where you can share the post to with like iMessage and Snapchat. So you can send it to your friends or your family or whatever. So another strength of Reddit is that it connects people with similar interests that were once unavailable to you. So it's pretty hard. It'd be pretty difficult to seek out people who are interested in the same things as you if they live in, like, say, like Russia or India or across the world. Like, you're not going to go there every day, and you're not going to have the chance to go find these people in these countries. So with Reddit, it brings the people together on a certain subreddit and or on like a certain post, and then you can like communicate through there, and you know it's super easy. You don't have to buy a plane ticket and seek these people out. So as well, Reddit also provides a direct messaging option to communicate with fellow Redditors. So you can directly communicate with people that you find on the app. You just find their profile. It's super easy because it's like for every comment and every post, it shows who posted it or who commented. You click on the name, and then it gives you an option to chat, and then you can talk to them directly. So you don't have to like comment under their post or under their comment, like, what's your phone number so I can learn more about you and we can talk. You could just There's a chat option right on the app. So another strength is the platform is free to use. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Who doesn't like something that's free? So it's quite a steal for the average mobile user, or not mobile user, but like internet user, because you don't have to pay anything, and yet you get this like amazing amount of information and content. So it's a great deal, that's for sure. Um, Reddit is also available as a desktop version and or a mobile version. I definitely prefer, for me, the mobile version because it's easy to use. You just scroll, like it's super. The interface is super simple, and you could take it on the go, like on a train or somewhere, and you can just scroll. And Reddit has Reddit has an unlimited amount of content, but um, when you follow, like, say if you follow one or two subreddits, eventually you'll get tired of the content. I recommend following like as many as you can, because then the more subreddits you follow, the more content you can find. But even then, there's like an r/all page, which is just like whatever's trending on Reddit as a whole instead of certain subreddits. So you can even just scroll that. If you don't want to follow certain subreddits, or if you don't want to like create an account, just scroll through r/all, which is available to even like non account users, like people who don't have actual accounts on Reddit, and you could just find what's current and what's trending on the internet right on the Reddit homepage, which is the r/all page that I just explained. So as well, Reddit makes it easy to post and share content from other mediums and websites. So if you find like a news article on like New York Times or something, or like a YouTube video, chances are there's an option right on the page that has YouTube video or the news article that lets you easily, just a couple clicks, share it right to Reddit and post it. So pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty great. So another strength of Reddit is the platform's rules on censorship creates a safe environment, and I'll get to that later. Like with weaknesses, they're still actually that's a great segue because weaknesses is next. I'll start with the second point because it's a great segue into the platform's rules on censorship. The platform is sometimes prone to illegal activity. There has been cases of pedophilia, drug and people trafficking, and other illegal activity, but the platform tends to rid of that fairly quickly. So if someone just like lets them know, someone you can easily report it, or Reddit will find it. Like the moderators or the people running the platform, Reddit, will find it and they'll get rid of it quickly and easily. So you won't be exposed to much dangerous stuff. They do a good job of censoring that and keeping it a safe environment for everyone. So another weakness of Reddit is this is just from my experience, and Reddit has kind of built this reputation. The communities of Some of the communities on Reddit can be toxic at times. They're not acceptable of outsiders, so non-devoted fans of the platform. Um, it's kind of weird because some of the users of Reddit are super devoted to the platform, and they create their like own rules, and they kind of make fun of people who don't abide by these rules, but that's not really Reddit's fault. That's kind of the users of Reddit have